Self-esteem high like Pluto, arrogant as fuck, hopping out the Benz two-door. Up in the club, confidence like a model. Smoking on a swisher, just caught me a bottle. Step to a bitch and she fronted on me. Pour alcohol on her like a scratch CD.
Hey, this is Joe Vortek at Movement 2008 for GearWire.com, and here we're talking to Cliff Thomas from the production group The Plan on Submerge Recordings. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your project?
Well, we're pretty much like pretty much in the vein of traditional Detroit techno. We've been with Submerge Recordings for probably about 4 years now, and we just came out with a new mix last year. We've been working on an album, been dropping EPs and remixes this year, so next year should be a really good one too.
Cool. Cool. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your studio? You know, what kind of gear you like to use, hardware, software, how you like to use it, anything in particular you think makes your sound unique with your production styles?
Well, actually, in the Submerge crew, I'm a little bit of a freak. I don't deal with any hardware at all. None of that. I'm one of the first people actually in the whole place to not deal with any hardware. So I've been working with pretty much 100% software, and I mean, I've always liked the Rob Papin plugins a lot, but actually most of the time, truthfully, I end up building either my own ensembles in Reaktor, or I end up making my own VSTs with SynthEdit for my own stuff. So, I mean, most of our projects are done like straight from scratch from raw sine waves.
Wow.
So.
That's really something. About how long does it usually take you, would you say, to construct your various instruments in Reaktor or SynthEdit?
Well, I've gotten pretty good at it. I've come up with a couple here and there that I can reuse multiple times, which is good. But I mean, it's not exactly easy. You got to be a special kind of nerd to be able to mess around with half of these things. You got to have a little bit of patience, but I just keep on perfecting them time after time, trying to make a real versatile instrument for us.
That's fantastic. So are you playing any shows here during the Movement Festival in Detroit?
No, we don't have any shows this weekend. Hopefully we will next year. We should have one early next month. We're still confirming the date on it here, but other than that, no, nothing right now. We're just working the booth.
Okay. You know, we all got to do our time, don't we?
It's all right, man.
So cool. Well, I don't know, anything else about the way you guys work together, how you work as a team, being a duo and everything like that you want to put out there, maybe?
Well, it's always a hard time finding a partner that you can actually work with. A lot of people, especially in electronic music, you deal with a lot of really weird characters because you have to be just a little bit weird to make techno in the first place. So a lot of times there's a lot of egos fighting with each other, so you just got to find the kind of right person you can deal with without the egos, you know, fighting against each other, you know, which is a very hard thing to do. That's why there's not a lot of groups. There's a lot of solo acts.
Yeah, I hear you on that account. Well, this has been Cliff Thomas from The Plan on Submerge Recordings, and thank you very much for your time, Cliff. Really appreciate it.
Guys,
absolutely. And look forward to seeing you in the future and what you guys have planned.
Good.
Cool.
Good. I hope to see you guys too.
Awesome. This is Joe Vortek for GearWire signing off.